What's going on, everybody? Alright, what we're going to be doing is trying a little something out. Alright, if you look on my channel, you see the other two Let's Play walkthroughs of, Mass Effect and Halo Spartan Assault right now. Those are all, fun and good games and everything, but the one game I always end up coming back to is good old World of Warcraft. So what we're going to do is, considering I've got some level 100s and all that, I can show you some battlegrounds, I can show you some raids, I can show you all this other stuff. To kind of tie in with the whole Let's Play thing, got us a level 4 right here. What I'm contemplating on doing is, well, I've already sent stuff from my main right here. Ooh, fancy. Already sent stuff over to him, so we're just going to keep it on from level 4. Yeah, you kind of missed the intro on the trolls, but hopefully after watching some videos, considering everybody should probably know what WoW is if you're on the internet. You've seen a commercial for it. Let's just go and get in and maybe, just maybe, you might want to pay the 15 bucks a month. Yes, it's a steep price, but it's very fun. I'll always feel that way. My action bars might like a little screwed up, but oh man, I love this. Looked at Bajira's. If you don't know who Bajira is, look up Bajira. Looked up his add-ons. It's called Ghetto Frames by Ghetto Boy. Ghetto Frames by Ghetto Boy. Fantastic name, fantastic add-on. Because it makes it look like that with the addition of, I believe it was Quartz 3 maybe. But that's my add-ons. Play around with them. They're really interesting. Alright. I just missed Swiftclaw. Basically, I'm a troll druid. Just gonna start leveling and questing. And I got some mail from other characters. And this little fantastic add-on is called Bagnon. Basically, if you look at regular WoW, where is Swiftclaw? If you look at regular WoW, all your bags are separate. But you can get add-ons to where you put all your bags into one big bag, and it kind of makes it, conglomerate to one thing, and makes it look kind of nice and fresh. Oh yeah, I said fresh. Come here. Come here. Aha! Gotcha. Alright, now we ride good old Swiftclaw back. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, I'm tired. So yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be a Let's Play thing, or if it's just gonna be a few videos of random WoW assortment, if it's gonna be just leveling this one guy up, because pretty much I have not a plethora of characters. I have a bunch of characters. Got a couple hunters, got a warrior, got a paladin, got a death knight, and a shaman. I, however, don't have a druid this high level, and I eventually want to get all the characters from max level, just because completionist factor. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Can I equip that? Nah, that's worse. So right now, I feel so intimidated. Right now, we're just gonna get a bunch of quests and hopefully figure out what Tortunga wants. Speak to Jorjun to secure a ride to the cove, and then seek out Mordecai. Ooh, he's got a cool dragon. Alright, so we have to go all the way across. So we begin. Now, whoever's watching this video, if you happen to be watching this video and have not played WoW, thank you first of all for choosing my video to watch over the massive amounts of other WoW videos that are out there. Second, I would highly recommend at least doing the trial to where you get to play to level 20, which is, you could do what I'm doing right now. I'll just go and put this out there. If you have an addictive personality, this is a very good game to have that used. And basically what I'm saying is, if you have an addictive personality, say you just like to play games every now and then, you don't have the urge to say, outside of playing games, I really want to play this, I don't want to do anything else but play this. I've had those moments where I've legitimately felt like I've been addicted to WoW, but you have to learn how to step away and yet still enjoy the World of Warcraft. And once you've played it for a little while, definitely check out South Park's World of Warcraft episode where they destroy WoW and make fun of it in about any way possible. Good to have you, brother. Vol'jin makes us all proud to these moments. It feels good to be taken that head on. Okay, that's the last time I will ever try to impersonate a troll. Alright, so we gotta go in this little cave over here. Kill some Naga, and place some fetishes. And not the fetishes you are thinking of. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's Zuni. Hello, Zuni. Alright. Let's get to it, shall we? Oh, well then, there you go. Already level 5. Well, I'm trying to remember. Okay, on these little flags you have to place a little territorial fetishes. Also, if you're whoever's watching this video, all one or two of you, hopefully multiple, are not into the, you know, WoW lore, basically like the story behind WoW, I would highly recommend going to either, say if you have a Kindle, or just, well, Amazon is by Kindle, so I was going to say Amazon. Look on Kindle's website or anything. Look for the Agatha Christie books. She's started the, she's one of the authors of the beginning stories of WoW. Basically, the Rise of the Horde is the first book I read. I'm not entirely sure if that's the first book in the series. I believe it is. Basically, starts off and kicks off the World of Warcraft stuff, for lack of a better word. Right now we are playing on the Horde. We're playing as a troll druid. My main character that I usually play is an orc hunter. There are, I believe, 11 or 13, I want to say it's 11 different classes, which are orc, undead, tauren, troll, goblin, and Pandaren, and then you also have humans. That's the Horde. Basically, the Pandaren are the last class that have been added that are neutral. They can be Horde or Alliance after they reach level 10, I believe. Maybe 10 or 20. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Pandaren. So, Horde, you have Orc, Tauren, Undead, Troll, Goblin. On the Alliance side, you have Human, Dwarf, Night Elf, Gnome, and Worgen. And then you have Pandaren in the middle, so that makes 11. Ah, no, I'm missing something. Yep, there we go. I've always enjoyed thoroughly playing Horde. I don't know why. Most of the characters, I've had multiple accounts because there's been times where I've forgot the information and there's some characters just sitting out there. I think I started playing WoW in, how can we say, maybe like 10th grade. Me and some of my friends were hanging out at lunch, and when the conversation got started on WoW, he said, you know, you should play it, so I looked into it. That was the time when WoW required about 4 or 5 separate discs that you had to put into your computer one at a time, install one disc, wait until that was installed, install the next one, and so on and so on. It took forever, because at that time, that's when I had DSL. Not DSL, that's when I had dial-up. That was a fun time. If anybody watching this video is on dial-up, I feel very sorry for you, and I will gladly give you like $5 to improve your internet. So yeah, those were the days of World of Warcraft. You always hear people that played for years, oh, I missed the original. But I'm not complaining, or I wouldn't be playing it. It's still very fun. Okay, so we finished those. Once we get to level 20, so about 15 more levels, we'll actually be able to get a mount, which on my other characters now, luckily, they work. It used to be you had to get separate mounts all on separate characters. So luckily, they do that. So whenever I get to 20, I can just pick any of these that are horde related. So look on that one, it has a little line. This line, I can't ride the horse, but I can ride the goat. Oh yeah, ride the goat. Alright, let's talk to him. Some people read the quests, and once you've played for a while, you kinda, unless it's really story based, if you like that kind of thing, all power to you. I like it to some degree, but right now, I mean, he says that should keep them at bay. I'm sorry, I said I would stop doing that. That should keep them at bay.
Stay away from
Well fought, young troll. Alright, now we have to go to Vol'jin, which is the... At this point, spoiler alert, at this point he is the Trolls Trolls leader. Later on, that changes. Pretty much we have to go kill Zarjira, the Sea Witch.
spirits be with you, man.
Oh, we got some pants. Put on them pants. Oh, Vol'jin is up here. Plus, if I get this character all the way up to max level, which is 100 now, that'll give me a troll and a druid. So I have two things I do not have at level 100 yet. And all I know is Vol'jin is a beast. He is huge, and I mean, just look at that guy. That is literally a face only a mother could love. Or maybe Vanera. Maybe she loves him. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Maybe it is. I am ready, Vol'jin. Uh-oh. Back it on up. Lead the way, Mr. Muscular Troll. Alright, let's get out of that. Alright, basically now we just attack. That's all we do until make sure they don't survive. Or yeah, pretty much. Make sure we just kill them. Sorry, Vol'jin, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Weak, like your father was weak. Today,
Well then, don't be, I mean, you don't have to be that mean. Just for that, I mean, come on. I had to attack you. Let's open a clam. Ooh, we got a pearl. What do you know? Alright. Yeah, a lot of the stuff, if you look at the pictures, how this right here is showing the cast time and everything, even the enemies bars, those are all add-ons. You don't have to have add-ons to play the game, but they do make it interesting, especially considering, you know, I've played the game for multiple years. Kind of need to change pace every now and then. There's always new and interesting add-ons that make the game a little bit better looking. If anybody watching this video happens to play WoW, feel free to add me. Just leave your battle tag down in the comments. Uh-oh. It's Zuni. Hello, Zuni. What you doing? No. No. Zuni. No! Zuni! Zuni. No. You son of a bitch. Avenge your father? I have to avenge Zuni.
I must be returning to Darkspear Hold. Please, meet me there once Vanera is done with her healing.
What do you mean healing? He's dead. He's dead.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for our brother. Her power tore away at his soul. I'll send some watchers to get his body so we can offer a proper farewell. I wish I could do more.
I'm sorry, Zuni. I'm
Those
sorry.
rushed off in eagerness, but I can take us back to safety.
Thank
Just
you.
give me the word when you're ready, Mon.
I'm ready, Mon.
Hey there.
At least you don't have to walk all the way back, so that's good. Oh, mailbox. Let's see what all I have. Luckily, since I have a decent level high, character, I can send me some heirlooms. And basically what heirlooms are... Could have swore I had the ability to dual wield, maybe not yet. Heirlooms, if you look, it says experience gained is increased by 10%. Basically, they're your account bound, so I can take it from this and give it to another character. It increases down here your experience, and that allows you to pretty much level up faster, so you can get certain content quicker. And these hearts aren't typically here, just so happens to be that it's the weekend of Valentine's Day, so that is why they're there. Alright, sweet, we have another bag, so it increases our space a little bit. Let's go ahead and move some stuff around, just because I'm OCD like that. Alrighty then, let's check our time. Alright. Okay, now we take our decent stroll over to Durotar, which, if you are into the WoW lore, is a very vital name. It's happens to be a location where Orgrimmar, which is the orc's home base, is, but it also happens to be a very main character that happens to be an orc in the... Basically, it's named after Durotan. And with the new expansion, Warlords of Draenor, Durotan is a warlord. And if you happen to play WoW, you should know what I'm talking about. And here comes your generic product placement. Now with WoW, if you'll notice, there are a lot of different buttons you can have. That being because some classes and characters have a lot of moves they can use. And here's your product placement. I have the Razer Black Widow Ultimate Keyboard. Basically just because it's a mechanical keyboard, it's not because of the extra buttons. I like the mechanical keyboard just because... Okay, 9/10 because it goes click, 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 click. The other 10th is because they're built well. I mean, it's mechanical. If one button goes wrong, it doesn't mess up the whole keyboard. And it's easy to fix if that's the case. Now for the mouse, I have the Razer Naga Epic, which I used to have the Razer Naga, and I still do. They last a while, but the Epic is the wireless one, and has a charging base. It has 12 buttons on the side, which you can link to. Right here, this is number 1, 2, 3, and so on. If I hit the number 1 button on the side, I don't have to hit the one on the keyboard. It's one less move to make with your hand. So this mouse I'm using now has 12 on the side, the left and right, 2 in the middle near the mouse wheel. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then if you click down the center wheel, there's 17 buttons that you can hit on this mouse. That may seem like overkill, but if you play this game, they will get used very fast. So there's your good old product placement. Not sponsored by Coke. Alright. We can start to shapeshift now, I think. Yep. Before we pick up these quests, where is my... Okay, that's the only thing about having add-ons. Let's find... Is it in that? Nope. Is it in that? Where's my stance bar? Sorry about this, viewers. I'm trying to figure out where my stance bar is because I cannot turn into cats. It's disappeared somewhere. Oh well. That's an easy fix for the time being. I'll just go into here and just drag and drop. Alright, and that's the... Oh, well. We don't need that there. So that would be where the stance bar is. Alright, let's go ahead and kind of move this out of the way here. That is very interesting about how big that button is. So for the time being, I'm just going to leave it. Mess with it later off the video. Alright. Now we're back. Okay, so the point I was trying to make, as a druid, you have the ability to turn into multiple things. One of them happened to be a cat, or a tiger, or kitty. Okay. Basically, I'm going to go down the realm of feral druid, which is the cat. You have different moves that you can only use as a cat, which include shred, prowl, ferocious bite, and all these other moves that you'll eventually learn. Basically, it's almost like being a rogue, which we're not going to go into. And let's go ahead and move those around. Prowl. Okay, and that's what leads us up to doing different things. Give me 2 seconds. And we're good to go. Because as soon as I begin to get out of prowl... Okay. Plus we get to move a little bit quicker. Alright, we need to get 5 handfuls of crawler mucus. We get to test out our... Let's see. Cat's abilities. Destroy 3 Northwatch supply crates. Alright, let's go kill some crawlers. I'm a cat right now. Whee! Okay. Now as a cat, you don't have, unless you put, if you put on the action bar, for example, if you put on Wrath, which is a basic druid move, it'll take me out of cat form. I can't do it as a cat. But I can go back to a cat right away. So that's the benefit about that. Alright, so let's just stay in cat form because... Oops. Might have to move prowl. And basically with the druid you get combo points. The more combos you get, and I'll explain on the crawler whenever I can get up here. You see the little dots above them? Once you get to 5, you can do some big damage. And so they just keep adding up. But right now, as low health as they have, it's probably not going to happen. So since he's in the water, cats don't like water, so why go over there? Oh, the water, oh, the water. Ew, ew, water. Okay. Now we only need a couple more crawler mucus, and we can turn it in. Ooh, kitty. And that little icon over him you just saw. Where do we go? We got somebody whispering me. Give me 2 seconds. Alright. He's just, somebody been helping out with Hearthstone. Just another WoW related games, card game. Also very fun. And it's free, so if you don't want to feel like paying the 15 bucks and you still want that WoW feeling, I would highly recommend it. At the Blizzard store. Product placement yet again. Sponsored by Pepsi. Okay. I believe, looking at time, alright. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Alright. I believe we're actually going to take a break right there. Let me see if I can get something. Okay. I'm going to take a loss here, and because basically if you go to a N, or whatever you want to call it, it's called an N, you can get doubled experience, but considering the fact I have some heirlooms, I'm not too terribly worried about it for the time being. But what we're going to do is, right now, we're going to end the video, so I can help one of my other individuals on my friends list in Hearthstone. Well, okay, Tiger, I didn't know I was boring you that much. I will see you guys in the next one.